so I have some exciting news to share, and you already know this if you're a patron on Patreon because I shared the news there first. I ultimately based my decision off of the opinions that I received on Patreon, so if you ever want to hear things first or have any input into decisions I make regarding some of the animals, you should definitely go to Patreon. I already have multiple patrons and I'm just like, oh my god, thank you so much. But anyways, so the news I want to share is that I have discovered something interesting about Tormund. Now if you don't know Tormund, Tormund is a gecko that I got this summer, and he has a neurological disorder because he is the accidental pairing of two het albino strains that you're not supposed to cross. And he's generally fine, like he's grown a lot, and he has one eye that's smaller than the other. We thought he was blinded, but he's not blinded at all. In fact, I can see like his pupil and everything now, and it's amazing that he probably can see out of that eye. Just he might have some minor vision impairment. But anyways, I'm gonna go get him so I can show you who he is, so maybe you're familiar with him, and then we will talk about the news I discovered. He's got some calcium on his face. You're covered in calcium. This is Tormund. He's a handsome little man. And the news I have to share is that he's not actually a man. Tormund is, see his little eye? Tormund is a lady. I sexed him the other day and discovered that there were no hemipene. He's just no bulge. He doesn't have any of the enlarging pores that you see on males. And he, yeah, he's a lady. So I'm going to be using him, now her, as an example to show how to sex your geckos later in the video, which is why the title is How to Sex Your Gecko, but also, oh my god, news about Tormund. I'm just going to keep calling him Tormund, and I'm struggling when it comes to saying he and her. I have done both, so I'm sure that over time I will gradually say her, because I did that with Renly and Aemon. I originally was told they were boys before I even knew how to sex geckos, and so I named them, and then shortly thereafter discovered that they're both female, and now I have kept their names, though I call Aemon Amy. Renly's name stayed the same, and they're both females, and I just say she. I'm sure Tormund, I will start calling her a her as well, but this is her. She's this cute little lady, and also a lady, and I wasn't sure whether to call her maybe like Tormy or Tori, or whether to change her name entirely, maybe to like Egret. My patrons on Patreon were told first, and they were like, no, keep the name, and so that's really what I wanted to do anyway, but I'm happy that they agreed, because now I get to call Tormund, and also a she. Well, it's really funny though, because Tormund is such a masculine character in Game of Thrones. He's got like this big gnarly beard, and he's super strong, and he's like, you know, just burly and a man, like what you would think like masculine is. My only other Tangerine is Bran of Tarth, and I named my other Tang Tormund because one, he's got that small eye, and so like Tormund, when he gives Bran a look in the show, he gives her that like little creepy eye, and also because Tormund is a Tang, and Tormund Giantsbane has red hair. So it's funny that that now Tormund, who is like this crazy masculine character, is actually a female gecko who's wigging out. Relax, it's fine. But yes, so how to sex your gecko. I'm going to include some photos of my geckos, of their undersides, to show you the difference between male and female. And I'm also going to show you a video I took of Tormund that basically decided for it that she is in fact a she. And I sent it along to the person that I got Tormund from, and she was like, he was temperature sexed for male, but it looks like he's a female. So Tormund is a lady. She just got spooked because my hair touched her. I wish I could show you guys how cool her eye is, but she's not looking at you with the big one. She's looking at like the little one. Here. Oh, it's not gonna focus. Give me back my hand, you. No, it won't focus, but at least you can see it's cool looking blurry. I know. My fussy little lady. And it's funny because my females are like super active compared to a lot of my males. I have a couple males who are like really explorative, but most of my females are the ones who are really like more into, you know, traveling around and surfing the acrylic and being active. But Tormund has always been like that, and so now it makes sense. Tormund is a lady, right? There, maybe you can see the eye now. Oh, how cute are you? How cute are you? And awake in the middle of the day. Like, Tormund doesn't sleep or something, I swear. Whenever I come in the room, she's always awake. But this, talking about her, will give me some practice in calling her a she. And people probably be like, why does it matter? You don't breed your geckos, who cares what the sex is? I just want to be correct when it comes to calling the gecko a female or a male, because this channel is for educational purposes and I don't want to confuse anybody, because Tormund does not in fact have bulges or enlarged pores, so she is not a male, and I need to, you know, properly call her what she is. A beautiful little tangerine queen, just like Brienne. Ain't that right? It's funny because they look very similar, except Tormund has like a longer carrot tail, and she does not have the dotting on top of her head. Also, she has a neurological disorder and her eyes are properly sized except for this little one, whereas Brienne's eyes are like massive and they cause her a lot of problems. Come here. Oh, whoa, settle down. But yeah, alright, enough talking about this little queen right here. I'm gonna go get to showing you how to sex your geckos. But I just thought that this was a really neat update because this has happened to me 3 times now, except the first 2 times I was told they were male by people who were keeping them as pets, so they didn't know how to sex them either. So eventually I just, you know, compared and I was like, Amy and Renly are women, and now Tormund is too. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep the name Tormund. Thank you. Look how cute. I love that little eye. It's so cute. Not that I love that, like, she has it and that it could potentially, you know, cause her vision impairment, but I love that it's just, like, part of her personality and part of her appearance. I just love everything about my geckos. See, I always feel bad when I say, like, oh, I love my gecko with Enigma syndrome. Like, it's like saying, like, you love that they have that disorder. Well, no, I just love that, you know, it's part of who they are. Like, I love their entirety, and so with all of their flaws or imperfections, that I love them anyway, and that I love them for those things. Anyways, I'm rambling because I love Tormund, so I'm gonna get to it, show you how to sex your geckos. Say bye, Tormund. Ah, that's my face. So this is Tormund, and as you can see, she has no bulge and no pores, but I'm going to show you again in a slower clip. As you can see, no bulges, no pores. And there she is, what a little sweetie. I'm going to put her back home now so I can show you Varys and Renly. So here's Varys, and although he fussed a little bit, you can see that he has clear pores and bulges. So here you can see Renly, who's being a little difficult, but you can see that she has no pores and no bulging, which means she is in fact female, and you can also see that she's got calcium all over her feet. I realized upon editing this that I had forgotten to film an outro, so here is a clip of Tormund from July 25th, 2017, which was last year. And as you can see, he's grown a bit, but he's always been long and lanky, and oh my gosh, I'm literally calling Tormund a he right now. See, I told you I'm gonna have to take some time to get used to it, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that this was educational and also kind of funny that it's happened to me 3 times. I'll see you again next time. Bye!